We saw this happen pretty much every restart yesterday. Only one time did we see somebody choose the inside, but let's see how this works out for him. We both think, I kind of believe that the inside might be the way. Denny Hamlin believes otherwise as we get ready to go racing.
The stars and cars of NASCAR taking center stage here in Southern California as the green flag waves. Already 3 wide coming off of turn 2. Very wide racetrack. We saw 3 and 4 wide racing here on Saturday in the nationwide race.
I think that run Denny Hamlin got off of turn 2 is exactly why he chose that. He's driving the car. That's why he chose that. He knows what was going to happen, but he could actually keep that inside car pinned down a little bit coming out of 2, but Denny's able to get the lead.
Johnson and Biffle side by side for second spot. Coming across, it will be Biffle who will just add Jimmie Johnson and try to make a move on the inside. Behind them is the 42 of Montoya.
See Kevin Harvick in that 29 car. He's been fast here all weekend long. They would really like to get a win here today. But look at Montoya. Yeah, he had an idea of trying to make it 3 wide on the outside of Biffle right there. Now he's just going to push him away and actually push him into the wall. This is very aggressive for anybody to be racing this hard early in the race. That's bump crashing, and looks like Biffle even got against the wall a little bit on the back stretch.
Oh, Montoya slips up a couple of car lengths here. The car sliding up the racetrack.
Yeah, we're going to see him utilize this entire racetrack, especially as this fog burns off a little bit more and we get some more sunshine on the racetrack.
ESPN's Monday Night Football, Mark Sanchez and the Jets head to Miami where they'll face Ronnie Brown and the Dolphins. Jets-Dolphins on ESPN's Monday Night Football, 8:30 Eastern Time. Mike Tirico and the gang will be there. Coverage begins with Monday Night Countdown served by Applebee's at 7 o'clock Eastern. Got a good one going here in Southern California. Auto Club Speedway stop number 4 in the chase, and the reigning and 3-time Cup champion Jimmie Johnson as our leader. Denny Hamlin, who was the pole sitter today, running in second spot. Juan Pablo Montoya, Jeff Gordon, and Mark Martin, who was the points leader coming into the day, is now back in second in the points. Martin being shown in 5th position. The 2 car of Kurt Busch had come from the back of the field now all the way up into 6th spot, but there's a lot of issues and concerns they have with this car. Shannon.
Yeah, it's been an eventful day for Kurt Busch. He had a run-in with the 99, scraped the wall early on. Right now, it's a guessing game. They're trying to figure out what they need to do to this 2 car as the temperature of the track and the air continue to change. This is what Kurt had to say.
I don't know what to change. I'm scared to make it worse. We're not doing bad in this center. A little loose off. We'll try like maybe a half a pound out of the right rear with like a quarter turn in the right rear or something. Dude, I'm afraid. I'm honestly afraid.
The car's been loose, and what did they decide to do? It was a slight air pressure adjustment in 4 tires. But you guys, Dale, you probably know what it's like to be a little bit afraid to make some changes on the car in the middle of a race.
Well, yeah, you always want to try to make your car better, but sometimes you're just not sure that it's going to be better, so you're a little afraid to get a little too far on that edge. If you're on that edge of being a little too loose and you try to make that change, then it sends you over the edge and you lose a lot of spots. And this is the one concern that Kurt has had with this race team, is that they haven't, he feels like that they could do a better job throughout the races of making adjustments. And so I think he's just a little bit timid, a little bit shy, as you said, a little bit afraid to make anything like that now, because the car isn't bad. It's not a winning car right now, but he knows that if they can continue this, then they can still find themselves in the chase, and they'll go on to next week.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. getting up on the bottom of the racetrack, or down on the bottom of the racetrack. Pretty unusual, I get to see him. He's normally up there as you almost right against the wall.
Yeah, we've been seeing him do that in 1 and 2. He likes to run the high side. See right here, so he's running extremely high on this side of the racetrack, and then he goes down to 3 and 4 and puts it right on the apron. He's just going where the grip is. Yeah, it worked well for him in the last run. His car came on about 15 laps into that run. Jamie?
What do you guys call that? Hunting? He's hunting right now because he didn't make it all the way up there in practice. The Lance McGrew said if the car is good, expect him to hunt up high. He loves it up there. And you guys, we talked about those adjustments Junior wanted to go back on. Last pit stop, they did go back and they made an air pressure and a wedge adjustment, and the car is getting slowly but surely
agree. I think this 88 car is definitely going in the right direction all day with the adjustments.
60.737 miles per hour.
Well, he only had to serve one penalty, though, but it was a stiff one. He had to make us pass through under green, and that really cost him some time. Yeah, it's got him a lap down back in the 29th spot now, so those 5 points that he tried to pick up by staying out there, he gave up a lot more than that by speeding. See, the points are tight at top.
Tony Stewart then will drop back 3 positions right now as the race for the end right now. He's in 7th spot.
Well, Tony Stewart's glad it's not going to end right now. He's got some time to try to make this up.
We might also mention for you Jeff Gordon fans, we did mention Jeff had not led a lap in the chase this year. Well, he just led a lap a moment ago. He stayed out when others came in the pit, and so he is officially getting the 5 bonus points for leading a lap. 18 car was substitute driver David Gill, and in for the ill Kyle Busch, being passed by our leader Jimmie Johnson. So
Montoya was there. Yeah, and he was getting a good push from Jimmie. You see, that's where the damage comes from. It's 4 wide here, but it looks like first contact looked to me like it was Elliott Sadler in the back of Junior. Yes, that's been safety. That's what triggered everything, but they were only asking for trouble at 4 wide. We talked about how wide a racetrack this is, but it wasn't wide enough for that. I mean, it's just
side-by-side action. Gordon and Montoya, second position. Martin is driven now out from underneath the 14 car. Here he comes, trying to be a factor here, maybe to finish 3rd or 2nd.
I'd say he'll go to the high side here and see if he can get by Montoya. Montoya's going to try to block, but see Gordon all the way on the apron.
Jimmie Johnson coming down out of turn 4. What a job they have done again, and for the 2nd year, make it 3rd year in a row.